Ooni of Ife's palace allegedly rejoices as Odua elders gave wives 90 days ultimatum to leave palace or be removed from palace. And this time they said it's very serious. Like, this is really the first time that there've been a judgment, and they now said that wives should leave palace, like from Odua elders. It has always been Ooni of Ife. And we are all aware that even though Ooni of Ife is a king and a very powerful one, at that people made him king. And they are kingmakers who have right to make certain decisions for him. Just as they pushed him to marry all of these women, he could not decline. He could not say no. He had to marry them. But right now, he is insisting that they leave the palace so that there will be sanity and everything. And everybody is going to be comfortable where they will be. And the wives have been going back and forth. But right now, after that judgment was given, where they said that it's okay for need to bring back Queen Naomi and for the wives to live outside the palace, after the politicking, the back and forth movement and everything. Right now, it is alleged that they have given the wives 90 days ultimatum to leave palace. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Dela Ram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the source. And still on the royals. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you so much. I love you, Dela Right. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, people. Happy weekends yet again to you. I appreciate you. If you are yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. Report reaching us right now is that the Odua elders have given wives 90 days ultimatum to leave palace. Now listen, allegedly they are not saying that they should divorce Ooni, but they should go to their different houses where they will be staying, and they will still remain married to the Ooni of Ife. Now they said that they even gave the wives 30 days. It was Ooni himself who said that since they have all agreed to go, they should give them 90 days for proper preparation. And so the 90 days is to enable them prepare, their various houses to their own taste and all of that. And they say Ooni is the one who is funding this arrangement, funding the preparations for them. They say some of them have gotten angry and they say they don't need anything from the Ooni of Ife, and Ooni of Ife, they don't need a house from the Ooni of Ife. And they say why the meeting was going on. For those who were getting angry that they don't need a house, like Runke's family, they say they don't need a house. They say Ooni made it very clear to them that if you say you don't need a house, you're basically saying that you don't need me. If you don't need me, return bride price and I will collect bride price. And they down said that no, Runke says she wants a house of her taste, a befitting house for that she's going to get herself a house and that. Ooni say whatever you want to do, just make sure that you guys leave palace before the 90 days. Now 90 days is 3 months, and from what we are hearing, they say a date for Nami to return back to the palace has been fixed, because Dr. Lizzie also says she's not going to stay in the palace, that she'll prefer to stay outside the palace. They made anyways. I'm going to come back to that and gist. I don't want to digress. So right now, they say the women who have murmured, women who are very unhappy over the development, I've seen that at the end of the day, they will end up not staying inside the palace, because the only backup they had, they thought that Odua elders would not allow it. They said that it was not a traditional thing for the royal family for you to marry women, even when they've not done anything wrong to you, you put them outside. Ooni is saying that it's up to him to decide where he wants his wives to stay. And right now, everybody has seen that them staying all together is not bringing any happiness. Nobody's happy. Amongst the wives, there's hardly anyone who is even happy. Maybe it's only Dr. Elizabeth or maybe Timitokwe, but the rest of them are happy. They see things that are being done for each other. No matter what you do for them, when you do for Queen Naomi is a problem. No matter what you do for them, when you do for Tade Nikawo is a problem. There's this thing with envy, wanting to undo each other. You get up in the morning, the first thing you're doing is dress up, move around. They say they have their makeup artists and all of that, the competition, the unhealthy competition in the palace is one of those things that Oni is trying to guide against. So when they live outside the palace, there is a tendency that they will not be seeing each other. When Oni calls anyone he wants to see, that one will come into the palace, like spend time. They will be coming, or maybe they'll be coming, or Oni will be going there to see them. We do not know. But what we do know right now is that they say that the women are to leave in 90 days. Now, this is they said this is not like every other news we have had before. That this will be the first time, like the first ever time that Odua elders have come to sit on this issue. That we have had instances where whites will take a case to the elders, the other one will report this, the other one will report that. And while this was going on, there was a lot of politicking, because the wives who are from Ileife, they are uncles who are members of Udua elders and all of that never wanted it to happen. They felt like it's going to be a slap on their faces for these women to go out, for Naomi to come and say. From the very beginning, they never even wanted Naomi there. They did everything to put her out. But knowing that she is in that place where she's beginning to win is not something they can even take in very well. So right now, they said that when they start their politics, the elders, Udua Council was saying that is not traditional or non-traditional or unhealthy for their tradition to hear that a king will marry all of these women and send them out. And others were arguing that he's not sending them out, is putting them in different places where they can live and be happy. The king is not divorcing them. If Ooni of Ife had come to say that he wanted a mass divorce, Odua elders, I'm sure, would have kicked against it. Like, what do you mean? What are you even trying to do? Why do you not care about the kind of image this is creating? But Ooni is not saying he wants to divorce them. He's saying that I have married you. I have a right to tell you where to stay, and you need to stay there, if that's what I'm saying. And so right now they went back and forth. There was this problem. They said Nami should come. There will be distinction. They should live in the palace together. They should live in peace and all of that. Nami declined. Even up till now, Nami is still stating it that if all she needs to do is to protect her Adenika, anybody who is going to call her name for protecting her child, let the person call her name, but she's not going to the palace. See, let me tell you something. At the end of the day, you find out that with everything that has been said and done, if they don't tidy up that palace, Nami is not going. She's been very adamant for the very beginning. Over a year now, she's been saying one thing, that if the women are with those women in the palace, she would never go back to that palace. And Nami means it, because she knows very well that she needs to protect Tadenikawo at all costs. And she's very aware that if she goes to that palace with Tadenikawo, these people, they can do something to Tadenikawo. And which mother would not want to care about her child? Will you now choose a marriage over your own child, your own flesh and blood? The marriage is a royal marriage and everything, but we do know how much Queen Naomi loved Tadenikawo, and Queen Naomi will do everything that is within her power to protect Tadenikawo. So this is what is going on right now, and I wanted to bring you this update. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.